Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gembali Media Space. Today, we are shooting from Bonjo Suza, where we are currently visiting the Japanese Empire Investments Farm. And I'm excited to share this journey with you. I'm excited to share this particular aspect of ourselves with you, which is our investment in the agricultural space. Trust me, this has been my biggest lesson in entrepreneurship. It has been my biggest lesson in business, and it has been my biggest fail of all time ever in business. But I'm happy to be here today to share this with you. Currently, as you can see, the temperature, the atmosphere is really not so good. We are shooting under rain. We had to brave the bad roads to be able to get here. We had to push ourselves, challenge ourselves to get here. And I'm here with some members of the Japanese Empire family, and we are just visiting the farm. We've been harvesting a lot, and I'm sure if you've watched a couple of videos, you've seen we've been harvesting corn, we've been harvesting, granules from this farm. But today we are just here to check it out and see where the farm is at. And I'm going to take you on some of those lessons with me as we roll. So the first thing, we started this agricultural journey in 2022 when we thought we wanted to do a full-scale farm where we'll do piggery, where we'll do poultry, and we'll do greenhouse farming and all of that. That was the plan. Sad to say, the plan did not happen as we expected it, and we had to move and maybe to migrate farms. We are currently in Suza, Bonjo village, in the middle of a soka palm village, basically, where we have this 2 hectare piece of land, and here we've been trying out our hands at different items. So for this year, we are not actively farming for profitability, just to make you understand that. For this year, we've tested the soil, we've tried to figure out what works exactly for this farm so that we can then specialize in that. And I think that there are those lessons that I want to share today with you. What to think about when you start considering a journey in agriculture. It's one of the most hectic, I think, fields in entrepreneurship, but it's also one of the most rewarding processes. And especially given the fact that we are very conscious of trying to farm organically, where we want to not rely so much on all the chemical additives to make the farm succeed. So we have to be aware of what kind of pesticides we use for the farm, of what kind of chemicals will go into our, products, because we want to make it very organically conscious. So at the same time, this year, we tried out our hands at granules, we tried out our hands at maize, we tried out our hands at plantains, we tried out our hands at macabo cocoyams. We've done so many things. We've done, bananas. We've also done pineapples. We actually tried egusi, and then we did melon. So, of all the things that we tried out, a couple of them failed. Egusi failed, melon failed, because those are of the same family. And now we've had a lot of success with corn. We've had a lot of success with granules. We've had a lot of, trials. Like, men out here, I can give you a list of all the trials that you have when managing a farm, especially when you're not around it. So, given the fact that we are stationed in Douala and the farm is all the way in Suza, that's almost about how many kilometers in travel. It's about 25 kilometers or so every day to come out and check the farm and see what's happening. So we are working with amazing partners. We have some guys on the ground who help us to manage the farm, and we intend manage with them. And we have a lot of challenges sometimes. There's animal grazing in the farm. There is local thefts. Basically, you should also be able to expect all of that. And there is also a struggle for the labor force. The labor force that is around the area that would enable us to cut on costs of maybe keeping a workforce here permanently, or trying to run. So there is that challenge and all of that. I just thought it was necessary for me to share this journey with you. With anybody thinking of going into agricultural entrepreneurship, or let's say an agripreneur, if that's what you want to do, I want you to understand that it's not an easy journey. It's not an easy path. Trust me, the things I've had to learn in agriculture over this 1 year have made me appreciate the local farmers more. I mean, a lot of us grew up and we were sustained by local farming. Now, when you want to do this as a sort of living on a larger scale and all the challenges that you face, especially if you're not agricultural savvy, there's all the technicalities that you have to struggle with. But then it is very, very rewarding. I can tell you that for sure. It's been a very rewarding journey, even if it's been a costly one in terms of lessons, but it's been very, very rewarding. And I thought we should share this with you so that you should also encourage us when we start producing on a larger scale. You should encourage us and buy from us and trust the produce that you are having. You know that we are giving you 100% organic product. We are giving you products where we put our hearts into it, and I think you will like it. I think you will like it. Being that this is also a huge parcel of land, we had to repartition the way we actually planted. We have a parcel for groundnut, corn. We have another parcel where we did plantains. We had another parcel for macabo cocoa. We had another parcel for just for the pineapples and all of that. But I think it's also interesting to note how some of these can be very, very challenging. So we decided to mark out the border of our farm with all the plantains and stuff. Then now you realize that plantains that were all planted the same day, some are doing better than the others. Come with me, as you can see. Look at the height of this one to tell you that these were all planted the same day. Look at the height of this one. Look at the height of that one. And if you turn around this way and see, you see that one. All of these plantains were done on the same day, but unfortunately, some are doing better than others. Those are some of the things that we'll have to struggle with when we will start to harvest and sell. So, but anyway, it's interesting.